And I'm the PR director for the Economic Development Group. And for those of you who don't know us, we're a public-private partnership. We have 38 CEOs on our board and 19 communities, all trying to bring economic growth to our region. So now, without further ado, I'm going to introduce our CEO, Barry Brew.
All right, what a great day for Sacramento and the region. Let's hear it. Let's go. So one of the questions that I always get about being excited about companies like this is, well, how many jobs are going to happen? I just want to remind people that FanTag is the exact same size that Uber was in 2011. I think Uber's worth over $70 billion now. So I expect FanTag in 5 years to be worth $40 billion. Because I don't want to stretch Brian too much. I want to get in like, Uber's $70 billion. So $35 billion. We'll settle for $35 billion. I want to thank Cheryl for, as we lugged it down into the Bay Area, about 15 months ago, Brian and I met. And we sat down and he showed me this really cool technology. And we were like, well, it's going to be really tough for you to build it down here in the Bay Area where you'll be one of hundreds, if not thousands. But if you come to our community, maybe we can pay a lot of attention to your company and help you build it here. And we've gotten great support. I don't see Chris Granger here, but we've gotten great support from the Kings. So hopefully the Kings will be a partner. So one of the things that's really important about this announcement is that, we're in the process of building these companies. So we have to become a fan, so to speak, of this company and help them be successful. The chairman of our board's here, Pat Telemontes. Pat, thank you for being here. Kurt Mueller from Placer County. So these are the founders of Greater Sacramento. And then my colleague, Larry Burkhardt, over here from the city. Larry, thank you for all your help. So we're in the business of building the premise of a mega region. So this company's going to keep a lot of its research and technology capabilities in Palo Alto and bring its leadership here to our community. It needs to start somewhere where it can get a soft landing. So IO Labs is a great example of a group of people that are giving soft landings to companies. And so the company comes in, gets a soft landing, and then our organization helps them with a financial round, and we introduce them to go-to-market partners. So helping this company go to scale with the Kings, with the Sac Republic, UC Davis, Sacramento State, athletic directors throughout our region. We have to be a consumer of these products, and we have to be a champion of this company. So I know that one of the really great champions of our community in our downtown is our outstanding councilman, Steve Hansen. So I get the privilege of working with Steve on a regular basis. He's a tremendous champion of innovation. He's been a great supporter of Greater Sacramento. And when you have members of council like Steve Hansen, it makes your job easier. So I want to welcome to the stage one of our very important leaders in our community, Councilman Steve Hansen.
Thank you, Barry, and good morning. Are you all awake? I know the rain has made me sleepy too. So today is a special day for a lot of reasons. Not only do we get to welcome some new neighbors to downtown, but we also get to celebrate some of the things that have really helped change our city's perspective. FanTag is such a unique company, not only because of the technology and its groundbreaking approach to using video, but also it's groundbreaking in many ways because when you meet them, you want to help them. They're such good people, and just in a short conversation with Cheryl and Brian this morning, I saw people who fell in love with Sacramento at the first look. And that's because we have worked so hard to create a community that welcomes, embraces change, is willing to try new things. And people think companies moving here like this are luck. But I will tell you, it is not luck, it's hard work. And the hard work that not only our City Economic Development Department is doing, but particularly GSAC and Barry with his team, going out making presentation after presentation. It's sort of like people on Tinder. You're trying to make that match constantly, but you gotta swipe a lot, right, Barry? Until you find a match. But you also have to be willing to be told no, a lot, before somebody that can change your city says yes. And I know it's a little bit trite, but every time we can change a corner in our city for the positive, that leads to another corner that changes. And suddenly, you change one corner, you change a block. You change a block, you change a a neighborhood, and then a city, and then the region. And as I look around the room, there are people from this region who have helped create that creative community, like Brandon Weber from IO Labs and Urban Hive. Just somebody who is an early pioneer in talking to people in positions of power, saying, we needed to step up our game. We need to embrace young people. We needed to embrace creative folks and put our money where our mouth is. Not just saying we want it, but to invest. In the city, through our Rails grants, have helped invest in IO Labs, but we've also helped to make sure that we encourage other people to do the same. So I really also want to thank Minetta Ventures, the VC funder, for FanTag, because that's the private capital that complements the public capital.
I'm going to tell you how I got here. So for this story, I have to jump all the way back to 2001 when I was a sophomore in high school, and I lucked into the most unbelievable job ever. I became an assistant video scouting coordinator for the San Jose Sharks. I got to film all the home games. I worked in the coach's office during the games. I don't even know how I got the job, but you know, it was a really exciting opportunity. And most important to this story is that I was there when software was first introduced to professional sports to help coaches make game video more digestible and watchable. After college, I decided I wanted to start a video service business, and I wanted to bring the pro sports video experience to the high school and youth markets. I spent many Fridays driving 3 hours in traffic to cities I didn't know, freezing at the game and coming back to 5 or 6 hours of technical issues I had to tackle. But that was really the experience that helped bring this company to life. I was going out there and I thought, this is what I got off of this coaching tool. That's where the opportunity was. But I had this profound moment as I was out there filming. At every single game, multiple people would come up to me. Parents on the team, parents on the other team, the opposing coach, even the officials, and they all wanted my video. But more specifically than my video, what they really wanted were those moments that mattered to them. The moment your son or your daughter makes a great play on the field, or the play that you can show your friends and brag, or the teachable moment. And I knew that capturing the video was easy, but being able to deliver those moments was going to be really hard because I didn't know what those moments were. And that was really where this company and this idea was born. I thought, how can I make a product that would allow fans at these games to identify the moments that matter to them in my video? And that was really how we got our start. And so, we started developing this, and it was not necessarily a smooth ride, but again, just like going to those, football games late at night, that's where all the important lessons were. At every moment where there was an obstacle, that was a pivotal moment where we did something important, and usually there was a person there to help us get through this. So, I remember when Scott and I, we put out a beta product, and we were launched, put it out there with a few teams to use, and we just thought that, okay, yeah, they're going to use this, and they're going to play teams, and then those other teams are going to use this, and we're just going to get a flood of adoption. Let's make sure the servers can handle that load. But we learned that it takes a lot more than just having a decent beta to really get your product out there. But again, that was an important learning experience, that it's not about immediate success. It's about, a company is built in phases, and the phases are put something out there and learn as much as you can. And then hopefully meet some good people along the way. And after that, after we put out open your web browser and type in fantag.us. I'll give everyone a chance to do that right now. I'll actually do the same, and I'll talk so there's no dead space about something. So once you put in the URL, And if anyone has like a problem, you talk to Scott, he's right there. So once you put in the URL, it'll ask you just to put in your email address. No need to confirm, just put that email address in and hit sign in. And then once you do that, if we can hit this slide, you'll be on the event page for this launch event. So you'll see, really simply, just a button that says tap to FanTag. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to start filming on my phone. So I'm going to open the app so I can capture. And then if we can do the next slide and go to the game and make sure the audio is just a little bit down so no one's overwhelmed. So what I want you to do here is I'm filming this event on my phone up here. Anytime you see a moment that's worth tagging, just tap that button. So if we can hit play on the video, that'd be great. So this is pretty riveting.